I was in early elementary school, I looked one day in public at my mom and yelled, "Remember when Munner was my mommy?" You see, I was so blessed that my childcare for much of my preschool years was my grandmother. She kept me on every sick day. She checked out all the cousins early on the last day of school. She loved us well. Of course, this statement broke the heart of my mom, who was already feeling that working mom guilt. But this relationship with my Munner has made me aware my entire life that we have so many people that mother us. My mom is amazing and still one of my best friends on the earth, but she had a team of people that helped raise me. My Munner was a different, trusted voice speaking into my soul my whole life. Our neighbor mom was Aunt Mary, not my actual aunt, and she was another set of eyes watching for my safety and helping guide me in making good decisions. St. Helen taught me about the beauty of every single living thing on God's earth, which is a huge part of who I am today. I had mentors in high school and college, and then there's my first mom friend, Emily, who guided me through all of my mom questions when I first had Tucker. And now I have so many ladies in this church and from Drew's choirs that are my village and help me mother my girls. So this year for Mother's Day, we want to honor our mothers and all of those who helped mother us along the way.
On this Mother's Day, I am excited to celebrate all the many people who have mothered me along the way. I was very fortunate to have a grandmother who was extremely active in my life. I lived with her from age 13 on till I left for college, and still miss her every day. And she was one of my dearest and best friends. And so I'm grateful for her. I'm grateful for my own mom, who taught me so much about loving and forgiveness, and about singing silly songs, and about how to love dogs. And I was very blessed with an incredible stepmother who loved me along the way and is still just wonderfully active in my children's lives, and also blessed with a wonderful aunt, my mom's sister, who loved me and taught me and helped me with science fair projects and showed me what it meant to be a strong woman, an independent woman. And so I have been really blessed to be loved and mothered along the way by some incredible women.
Happy Mother's Day, especially to the wonderful mothers in my life. My own mom, who worked so hard to help raise my sister and I. My mother-in-law, who just did a fantastic job raising my wife and my brother-in-law. And then Rachel, who I get to see every day be just the best mother I have ever known to our daughter Iris. To see the way that she cares for her, and they play, and they love being around each other, which I think for mothers and daughters is not always the case.
The whole Fellowship Sunday School class of the 90s fed me breakfast every Sunday. They had the best spread. All of us from youth would go straight into their room because our parents were in the class. Miss Johnson played a big role in my childhood life. I remember her specifically. Miss Holcomb, Susan Starling would call my house like during my teenage years, and I remember she was the only one that could tell my mom and I's hello apart, so that was fun to talk to her every day. Is your mother there? Yes.
So my aunt, who is my mother's sister, I would always go and stay with her during finals because we had a lot going on in my own home. And so I was like, can I come stay with you during finals? And so I have this wonderful memory of her saying, yes, and we need to go get all of the study foods that you need. And so we went to the grocery store and got Haagen-Dazs ice cream and cookies and crackers and all the things that we needed to study. And that was just one of the most precious memories. It's making me cry, just of how much she loved me and cared for me.
I bet I could just stand up at the pulpit and point about like, oh, I remember from my childhood you steering me in the right direction, and y'all loved me anyway during my wild, crazy teenage years, and I felt the love, and I just love the moms of Northbrook. Like, my mom's awesome. I'm very grateful for my actual mom, but I have so many moms that are my mom, and it all stems from Northbrook. So I love Northbrook.
My mom, my dad, and my brother.
My Nana, my two dads, and my brother.
There are 4 of us, and I'm the oldest. Well, my great-grand aunt
and my great-grand-uncle, my cousin, my brothers, my grandmother, my great-great-great-aunt that lives with me.
John, Will, me, Mom. My dad, my mom, my sister, me, my dog, and my cat.
Many years after Dad died, Mom reconnected with her first engagement boy, and they married, and so now we have a stepsister too. So 7.
Tell me, what does Mom have in her belly right now?
A baby.
A baby. Is that gonna be your baby brother or sister?
Sister.
No way, that's so exciting. Do you think it's gonna be fun to have a baby sister? Yeah.
In the kitchen, when she cooks, she starts dancing all of a sudden, so it's really funny to watch her do that.
The funniest thing my mom does is the April Fool's pranks every year. She always switches it up and just gets really creative about it, and we never see it coming. So.
Her April Fool's Day dinner.
What did she do?
She took apricots and stuck them in white yogurt and said that they were eggs.
Did you fall for it?
No, I helped make it.
So my mom, who was a math teacher for 37 years, was doubling the recipe and then realized about halfway through that some of the ingredients she had quadrupled the recipe. So then she had to quadruple everything, which meant we had just more cookies than we looked like a bakery. Our entire U-shaped kitchen counter was just covered in sugar cookies, which none of us saw a real problem with. It was great. But to this day, we still regularly tell my mom to just multiply things by 4. What is it like to live with that many awesome women in your house?
Good. Very crazy. We all have different schedules, and somehow my mom managed to do it all for us, which was really nice, and we love that about her.
What is it like, do you think, for your mom to live with 3 boys?
Stressful.
She could see that everyone had a point of view.
We'll say like funny things that make us like laugh every night, and sometimes in the afternoon or morning.
Probably let me play tackle football in 4th grade. No, 5th grade. It was 5th grade. I wanted to play in 4th grade. But 5th grade tackle football.
On Valentine's Day, I brought my mom breakfast in the bed, and I loved it.
Why don't you tell me about your angel?
Mine has a daughter, and we both really like trivia, so we both really play trivia every time she comes over.
We would drive to Stone Mountain kind of on a moment's notice and have a picnic.
My mom and I have been working on our graduation announcements and my grad party and getting ready for college and making sure that I have everything that I need and just spending a lot of time together because I won't be here with her and I'm the last one in the nest, so.
Go to Six Flags. Depends. She doesn't like going in the circle rides where you spin, but other than that, then yeah.
Sometimes, we'll take a drive to somewhere. That's what I enjoy too.
Okay, she's been babysitting me for 5 years so probably making jokes about our TV shows.
Just talk. We just lay in the bed or we just sit on the couch and we just talk.
She lets me hug her before I go to bed.
I think when my mom and my sister and I all get together, the thing that at least I enjoy the most and the thing that we all enjoy the most is cooking, and maybe it's because it's normally over a lot of the big holidays, the Thanksgiving and Christmas, but there's something really enjoyable about spending all day in the kitchen with my family and playing music and kind of dancing and laughing, and then eating.
The absolute best. I love it. We wave hysterically at Miss Betty, who was like my preschool director when I was little, and it is the best. I love bringing them to church and then having like the Fosters who I grew up with and everyone. That's where we sit in church, and they know them and they know my boys and they love my boys even more just because they're my boys, and I love that family, and I love going to Northbrook because every face looks familiar and brings back joyful childhood memories when I see people here.
She takes care of me, and I love her very much.